In the late 1980s and early 1990s, countless people around the world were convinced Nelson Mandela had already died in prison. They remembered watching the funeral on TV. They remembered grieving crowds in South Africa. They remembered news anchors announcing the end of an era. But in reality, Mandela was very much alive. He was released from prison in 1990, went on to become president of South Africa in 1994, and lived until 2013. So how did millions share the exact same false memory? This became known as the very first Mandela effect. Author Fiona Broome gave the phenomenon its name in the early 2000s after realizing her own memory of Mandela's death matched thousands of others who swore they'd seen the same event. The idea exploded, creating waves of debate. Was it a simple case of collective false memory, or did it hint at something much stranger? Psychologists point to memory's flaws, saying our minds fill in blanks with details that feel familiar and real. But others argue it's more than that. Evidence of alternate timelines bleeding into our own, worlds brushing up against each other, leaving fragments of memories that don't belong. The Mandela effect grew far beyond Mandela. Soon people were questioning logos, movie quotes, song lyrics, even geography. Some laughed it off as bad memory. Others swore the world itself had shifted under their feet. And through it all, the mystery stayed the same. Why do so many people remember a past that history says never happened? The Fringe Archive.